Hello, my people. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you or tell you each and every single thing you need to know about Adobe Photoshop. So, what is Adobe Photoshop first? Adobe Photoshop is a powerful image editing software for graphic designers. So, if you're a designer, this is a very nice software that you need to be having in your PC. So today I'm going to teach or tell you each and every single thing or functions of the navigation buttons that you see on the screen right now. So first, let's start. This is the file option. So the file option consists of new, open, browsing bridge, open as so and so and so as you can see. So what the function of the new means? Function of the new is now like coming up with a new tab um, on your Photoshop. Uh, Picture it in a way of assume that you get into your Microsoft Edge, like right now. If you press plus, it opens up a new tab. That's option means. So if you press new, Control and N, it will load a screen like the way you can see. So there's some custom uh, templates as you can see on the screen with different sizes. So like for example, if we press this one, the first one, and then you can adjust the width or the height of your template, and also the resolution. You can use the default one, or you can add or minus. Choose a custom color, cancel, then create. So as you can see, it has loaded up a new screen for which specific thing that we had chosen earlier. So that is the new button 4. If you're trying to create, like for example, this is a thumbnail, a YouTube thumbnail size template. So yes, so that's for the new function, open function. The open function act as something like for example, like if I press that one comes. So it loads a different screen from the new. As you can see, when I press new, it loads up a screen for the templates. But if I press open, it opens my folder. You can, yeah. The next thing you can learn about open as browsing bridge. This is not relevant now. It's not relevant for now because I don't have the software right now. So this is not also relevant. Smart object is actually a certificate of just, let's say you have an let's say a logo that you've imported. So if you want your logo to not pixelate or lose its original quality, you convert it into smart object. Yeah. So like for example, this one, I can right click, then press convert to smart object. Yeah, something like that. Close is just close this tab. Close all. If I would have had many tabs over here, I could just press close all. Bridge, as I've told you, it's not relevant. So assuming that you've worked on the project but you haven't finished the project, you want to finish it later on, something like that, you just press save. It will save itself in Photoshop but not inside your I think it will save itself in your gallery, but yeah, save as it's something different. You can, for example, if I press it and press on my computer, then I can choose which format I want to save it in, like PNG, JPEG, PDF somewhere down there. Yeah. Next is how to export. It's just PNG direct. That's for if you want your project not to lose quality. first one, or you can go export as something like that, and place embedded. Now for example, if I want to import a photo on top of this other photo, I'll just press something like that, then it will come on top of it the way you've seen. Then I press enter and it will yeah. So let me delete that. Okay, so that's everything you need to know about that. Yeah, on these other ones, edit, it's not that complicated. Most of the editors don't use these parts for that. So image rotation, those who want to for example 90 degrees, it will transform itself, counterclockwise it will turn. That's what you need to know about that in that criteria. This one not really much, so let's not focus on that. And this part also, let's skip that. The next, let's see. We're doing these things practical. Let me tell you what you need to know for now. This is not relevant for now. The reason being, let's assume. Let me show you something. I'll just teach you later on. I'll just teach you. Yeah. For this part, most of the editors, they use the camera raw filter, the 3D part, the blur part, distort, noise, pixelate, sharpen, and sterilize only. So let's get into the camera raw filter. Let's see what it's about. So the camera raw filter is just simply a tab that you use, like you get the full control on how you can edit your colors, the colors of your photo. Like now for example, if I tap basic, I can add the contrast, as you can see. Yeah, let it be the exposure. It was something like that. Highlights, you can either remove or add. For now, so you can zoom in and out like that. The texture, you can either remove or add. As you can see, it's actually actively working. Clarity also, these don't really use that much. Saturation, let it remain. Now this position for color grading, or the color mixer. The color mixer is just simply to remove some of the colors from the photo and to add some of them which are not there. So for example, like that, if I remove that, the yellow parts get removed. If I add, something like that happen, as you can see. Yeah. So if you now this is the presets part. If I press open, my already made presets will load themselves. If I press Ctrl Z, the original colors will return. So yeah, so this is the preset part. If you press load settings, black, open, like that, that's just the preset part. So that's actually that's actually the main thing that you need to know about that part. Nothing more. Yeah. So let's check out the other parts. Yes, cancel all. Yeah. So that's just simply what you need to do. This is the view, like whatever you see on the screen. Uh, yeah. So if you this is the action part. The actions is just some already made um it's like some ready-made settings for just make your work easier. But if you need actions, such actions, just comment down below and then find a way that you can get it. Yeah, I'll find a way the way you can. But if you need the actions, you can just comment down below. Then see. I'll look for a way that you can get them. Yeah. So that's not important. So here let's go to the move tool. This is just the move tool to move. Uh, so this is the move tool. As you can see, I can move the things like that. Control Z, Control Z. As you can see, I can move like that. And then when I right click, I can see that something named artboard. Artboard. Let's just try and use it. It will like sort of crop but not crop. So when I use the move, or when I move it like this, you can see that the photo, it's like it's been it acts like a window. That is, it's like it has been embedded in it like that. So that's actually the work of that. Yeah, this one is the rectangular. Yeah, Marquee, I don't know the way you call it, but that's how I call it. So this is just simply to create rectangles. Nothing, nothing much important about that. So let's just skip it. This is the lasso tool. Lasso tool simply works in a way of making. Let me zoom in. It works in a way of making. It's like it's drawing, but not drawing. I don't know how I can call it. I think you can see what I mean. Yeah, something like that. So there's this one, though I've never used this one. Like each and every single time I left click, it makes a point, and then it comes up with a corner like that. Yeah, something like that, as you can see. So the magnetic tool is a different one. This one now acts like a magnet. As you can see, it's actually following the path. If I'm carefully doing it, and then if I left click on a part, it actually creates another corner like thing. Then I can do something like that. So that's simply the magnetic tool. Yeah, let's return back to the last. So these are the one. This is a different one. This is a selection object. For example, if I click like that to load, then we'll select. As you can see, it has selected the eyes. Yeah, so it's just simply a selection tool. As you can see, it has selected. As you can see, it loads, then selects the part. Yeah, quick selection tool is another one, but I don't usually use it. When you right click, you track the object and it works fast, but mostly it's usually inaccurate. It doesn't actually meet whatever you had desired before. If you don't know how to use it, that is, if you don't know how to use it, know how to use it, then don't use the crop tool. You. So the crop tool is another one. This is just crop the object. If I do that, just You can see that it has been cropped. Let me zoom out. So you can see my image has been cropped. It's the crop tool fit the screen. Let us move that. Yeah. So that's for that. These I don't think designers use this. So let me avoid it. Also this one. So this one is another one. There are three of them if you are right click, or I mean there are five of them if you right click. As you can see, the first one is just to remove our spots. For example, I'm assuming let me try with this one here down. If I create a trail, it will get removed. It removes spots like that. As you see. Yeah, that's the work of that. And this one, you just draw, so you have to hold on to the left mouse button, then you hold on to the left again, move it side, then leave it, and it will disappear just like that. Again, if we try and then we move aside again. This is the fastest one. If you don't do it well, that will happen. As you can see, that will happen. Yeah, so that's the work for that. Yeah, this is the paintbrush, the brush tool. So this is just simply to paint. The pencil too, of course, it's a pencil. Replace, this is just to replace colors. That the mixer brush, this is mostly used in retouching. Yeah, clone stamp tool is just to create a clone. So if I hold on to alt, then I do this, then I leave the alt button. As you can see, it is cloning itself again. Yeah, yeah, just that. This one, when you paint badly or when you do something bad on your photo or project, you can just tap easily and just paint all over it, and it will actually let me illustrate. Now, for example, I feel like this, and what should I do? You can either press Ctrl Z or just to remove it. It's like a rubber. History brush tool. This is just an erase tool. People would usually use that. Normally, this is the gradient tool. If I use it like that, you can see it is something like that. That's the gradient tool. The black is simple. Sharpen, it's for sharpening. This is sharpening. Yeah, this is for sharpening. As you can see, the effect is being applied. The sharpness is being added. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. So Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah. So sponge tool is just to let me activate it. So I'm going to have it do, as you can see. I don't want to get in this. So much people doing. Let's use it. Let's just depend to make you mostly those people who use Photoshop for logos, something like those. This one fits well, or maybe making this for artists. Let me call that for artists. Can use this one very well. Yeah. So the T is just for text. And let me just finish all these at once. Text, when you press this one and press let's say arc, as you can see it is a sort of bent. Then you can control the capacity of the bending, and also control the distortion. Like you can see something like that. Does type in something. The something like that. You can see it is bent. So this effect can only be applied if you have selected the texts. Only if you have selected the text. If you haven't, then it won't work. Yeah. So let's delete that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is just a selection tool. Care or let us not dive into that. So this the rectangle tool, rounded rectangle. It's a polygon line tool, custom shape. So this one is simply to create a shape. For example, let me create a shape down here. As you can see, it has created a shape. Don't like this color. Let's go to 0. This is the color. Let's use white. Yeah, as you can see, that's just to create shapes. Nothing much, nothing impressive about it. Let's delete it. Yeah, the hand tool. Just never use this hand tool. Yeah, so this other one is just for zooming. It's for zooming fit to screen. Yeah, something like that. This other one, not just showing all the tools that are in Photoshop. Yeah, down here is for colors. If you press this one, it will show you, like as you can see in the gradient panel, it's actually changing the color panel. So, yeah, something like that. If you press up here, the colors will change. As you can see, yeah, they are changing. Yeah, this one never used it actually, but it's actually for masking. Click mask if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's for mask. Like that. Yeah. Control Z. Press exit. Go back. Yeah, so you think that's everything you need to know. If you're a beginner, that's everything you need to know about Photoshop. Yeah, it's a very powerful software. I do recommend it really, really much. So go check out their monthly plans. I believe I believe that it's $22 or $21 per month. Yeah, just go purchase it. Be one of the greatest designers that the world has ever known. Anyways, if you've learned something, you've understood something, please like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the video. please. It will really help me much. Anyways, if you would want me to make a full review on any of the tools over here or something just specific, please comment down below and I'll put it down on the next of my videos.